Doing? My name's Rooster, co-owner, flag tire guide, all around cool cat. Just adopted two French bulldogs. Keep all your messages cordial, please. I think I'm losing my voice. I don't know, but it'll be all right. I'm gonna tie some. I got a big old order from Castify for some ruse deceivers, which is my variation of a deceiver. That's all. So I'm not claiming the pattern. Like lefty's deceiver's got one, another person's got a deceiver and stuff like that. I wanted more flash. So you can't just go wrong with flash, you know. What that Christopher Walken's got to have more cowbell, you know. So we're gonna start this off with A-Rex PR320 Predator Stinger Hook 1/0, yo. This is actually a really good go-to size, especially if you're beginning smallmouth, which Castifly is definitely. You can check them out on YouTube too. It's Castifly Outdoor Adventures.com. But yeah, so I'm gonna put on some nano silk, right? Simplify nano silk. I'm going 200 denier because I feel froggy. Rivet, rivet. I sound froggy. I mean, I'll tell y'all this, and I'll be straight up honest with y'all. I kind of feel bad putting my dogs in a kennel. I really feel bad. But yeah, they're making progress. They're farting around and everything. They have a little outburst of zoomies, which is cool. Have not taught them to play tug of war. The main purpose for buying these dogs was for tug of war. So we're gonna have to figure something out. We're gonna have to read the manual better. Here we go. We're gonna start off with some of that. I like to use a sharp pair of scissors to cut this thread, man, because if you use a dull pair of scissors, it's an all-day thing. All right. So now we're gonna get the flash. I'm gonna use this Simplify right here. Let's see. Did I fix this? Yeah, all messages. Making sure I'm not missing any messages. All right, cool. This right here, I'm gonna get like 6 strands. This is the Mirage, I think. Yeah, large 1/16. I hope to make an extra large. So I'm definitely gonna get some of that. So we get 6 strands of this. Let's see here. See how Mirage and it looking like? Dude, I swear I just seen an oasis in this Mirage. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna cut this down. There we go. Then I'm gonna fold it in half. No, I'm just gonna use it like that. There we go. Make sure these ends are straight. Then I'm gonna fold it in half around the thread. Like so. Even out the ends. Pinch it. Oh, pinch more of it. There we go. Oh, this is gonna be all messed up. Here we go. There we go. Kind of move it up and down. It'll slide in your fingers, straighten everything out. There we go. Uh-oh. See? There we go. Oh, this stuff twisted. I'm gonna have to redo it all. I've been tying flies all day, prepping and stuff like that. Got some material in. Finally. Ordered the eyes from China. Screwed up there. So I'm gonna have to order some more eyes. Not I got anything against China. It's just shipping is wild right now. It is all wild, man. All right. There we go. My hands are killing me. Here we go. There we go. I fixed it. Got. There we go. That's better. cord up my thread a little bit. I don't like it running flat when I do this. It takes a better bite. There we go. Now we'll bring this just around. There we go. Pull it all up. There we go. I'll put in my critter keeper right there. All right. So now we're going to go with some hackle. Just get some rooster hackle. I wouldn't use any fancy stuff because this does tear up, you know. And if you use that, you don't want to use like a nice setup and everything. But what you're going to need is 3 on each side. So I want these big ones right here, right? Oh no, I pulled an extra one out. Bummer. I'll use that. Here's another one. Here we go. I'll take the dogs for a walk. I want to go run to the store. There we go. Now what we want to do here is marry them. It's kind of easy if you just do it one at a time. If you try to do all 3 at once, dude, you're going to just have a heyday. So here we go. There we go. Here we go. We want it to be about yay long. So I'm going to aim it down, cord up the thread, go straight across. There we go. And see how it rolled up? We want it to go diagonal up. You can just kind of hold your finger. It'll help it. There we go. You just crank it. There we go. Yeah. There we go. I'd definitely say it, but don't work with that much thread out. Here we go. Bam. Got these French bulldogs now. I throw everything in a trash bag instead on the floor. I vacuumed today. They didn't like the vacuum. And then when I put it up, they came by and sniffed it. It was pretty interesting. So we're going to cut this part a little bit longer than the tail, right? There we go. Yeah, this stuff's so like static charge, so be careful. It gets quite aggravating. There we go. All right, so we're gonna get the other 3. Marry them. There we go. There we go. Bring this back. Watch out for that hook point. I just got to pull them in a little bit. That's pretty good guess. Perfect. And we'll do the same thing. Trim it up. Bam. There we go. Good little shut down. There we go. All right, so like a lot of deceiver patterns. This is what makes mine so different. And like, I can't remember. This one guy who says you shouldn't do this because you can't see the flash. But I really believe that's kind of what gives it its natural kind of flash. Like when you see like a bait fish swim through the water, it's got that sparkle, a little twinkle, you know. So here we go. And I'm gonna bring it to about right there. All right. What's up, Crystal? How you doing? What's up, Lucas? How you doing, man? But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. And then we're gonna do open spirals. Because this part is supposed to be thin, because it's the tail, right? And then as soon as we get down on this hump, right here, we're gonna just close it up. Make sure you palmer this stuff back. This is Reflective Chenille by Hairline. I'm trying to find the Simplify replacement. There we go. I had just enough. Almost didn't tie this one. There we go. Want to catch it? There we go. All right. Throw that little scrap away. Pull everything back. And just do touching wraps. There we go. I thought the dog was trying to scratch out. Trying to break out. There you go. I'm very picky about how things place, man. There we go. All right. So we'll run this forward. Right there. Oh, I forgot to grab the chartreuse. That's all right, though. All right, let's get some stuff out of my way. I got stuff on here that don't even need to be on here. All right, so we got some large northern bucktail. Can't remember where I got this from. I think Musky Fools. Pretty cool place. I'd check them out if I was you. I'd give them a good review. All right. So I already got this part being handled, so I'm gonna go ahead and dig in. Make sure this will go back. Oh yeah. That's gonna be the whole thing. Just makes it simpler. Now what I do is I pull it all straight up. I don't do it against my chest very much. I don't know if you guys can see that. Straight up. And I cut it with the crappy scissors. Don't use the good scissors. Then you grab it by the ends right here, because you don't want all that little stuff. And a little trick, you can do it like this. Boom, boom, boom. And stick your hand in there, in your bag, and look. So we're going to do a measurement, make sure I didn't screw everything up. That's close. But it'll do. Now let's find another clump. I normally do like 3 of those clumps. There we go. We got twisted a little bit. And like I said, just grab by the tips. There we go. Like so. Alright. Place that on top. Let's see how that looks. That's just quick. You can always test it. You know what I mean? That is perfect. Alright. So sometimes when you handle bucktail and stuff like that, it kind of gets all like out of order and everything. If you take it in your palm and just kind of tap it, and kind of straighten all your ends out. Since we ain't got cut nothing, I'm gonna go ahead and put that down, and I'm gonna put on some super glue, help hold this all in place. Alright, so I'm gonna bring that. So we're gonna put our first wrap. This Gorilla Super Glue gel, pretty cool stuff. Alright. Here we go. And just put a little blob. Bloop. Like so. Now we'll go a little bit more. Bloop. There we go. A little bit more. Always wipe that end off. And then kind of work a little quick. Just make sure you know where your tool's at. You'll need your pokey dealy whopper. And this one's also got a pack or two in the end. It's pretty cool. Alright, so we're going to take your pokey dealy whopper. We're going to go a little bit down. And we're going to bring the rest back. There we go. Wipe that off. There we go. So you got out of order. And I just straightened it out. There we go. I'm going to cross it. Crank up this thread. There we go. I'm going to spin it. Try to keep it all from acting up. There we go. And we'll go all the way back to where we started. And we're going to go forward. Now we're going to pull this down so it splits the hair. Then we're going to pinch wrap loop that thing. Feel me? Holler. We're going to do it again. Alright. I'm going to pull down. I'm going to wrap back and go back forward. Straighten everything out a little bit more. Alright. There we go. There we go. Alright. So we'll cut this down just a little bit. About yay much. Because we need this. And you'll see later. There we go. All right. So then what I like to do, I want to trim this out of there. Bam. What I like to do is just go ahead and throw a whip finish in this thing. So I want to put some super glue on top of this bad boy and let it dry. Just so it holds everything in place. What's up, doggos? The goat. Awesome, man. Love the name. All right. Where's my whip finish tool? Here it is. So we're going to take this bad boy. See here, we'll get a better camera view. We're going to whip finish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam. You don't really need to do much. There we go. These are DAW scissors, and they did cut it. Wow. That was weird. Now we'll double check. Yeah, it goes past. Oh, yeah. Goes a little bit past. That's good. That'll work. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and throw the glue down. And I got some minnow ones that I can complete finally. So I'm going to go ahead. And just some Loctite, man. Save y'all some money. I mean, And 1, 2 drops. That's all you need, bro. If you want to JB Weld the badass. No, I'm playing. I don't think that would work very well. And take the blob, take it the other way, and I'm gonna rotate it. Don't bring it all the way to here. Leave you a gap between the glue and the bucktail. Trust me, you might get wild. And this is not a pattern to be drinking and tying to. I found out in the past. It makes it a little more difficult. All right, so we're gonna let that dry. Boom. And then we're gonna move on to this bad boy right here. Bam. It's like them cooking shows. That's what that reminds me of. A cooking show, man. All right, so this right here, same thing, just different color, right? This is the shad looking one, or the minnow, or whatever I named it. And here's some large northern bucktail. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I like this. This is pretty. Look how long these fibers are. The fibers, hairs. That's pretty long. The thing I don't like about black is you can't really tell the difference between the back and the front. So I take little snippets at a time. That's why I like tying Bufords, man. They use the back of it too on a Buford. I think it's some 4/0 predator trout ones. So like the other ones, just 1, 2, 3, 4. That's plenty. See, that's plenty. And we'll put this right here. Alright. Find out where I took that from. Ooh, I might have took that from a little too low. No, I took it from up here. Yeah. There we go. Y'all wants to join. There we go. This one's a long one, fibrels. There we go. A little bit more. Put that down. Here we go. There we go. I'm the one your mama warned you about. Well, it's kind of hard to do it with scissors in your hand. You get 3. There we go. What's cool is you don't have to measure it. There we go. Might have a little too much. Set that aside. Try that again. There we go. All right, so we got that prepped. that over there. Put that over here. All right. I'm going to go ahead, get the thread. What's up, Castify? How you doing, man? Just working on some of your streamers. How you been? We got some Root Deceivers. If you ever want to see any of these like flies in action, man, definitely check out Castify Outdoors. You can get on my website and there's a link and stuff like that. And there's also a 10% off. I fixed it too. 10% off discount code to my website, so you can order y'all some Root Deceivers. Let's go ahead and put the super glue down. Here we go. There we go. All right, and just like last time, take a little pokey thing. There we go. And then we're gonna go ahead and tap this out on the table. See? See how straight it made that? Cord up the thread. Oh, dude, I messed up already. I'm gonna show you all a trick so you don't get stuff tangled up. But I can't find my awesome. Oh, bummer. Oh, bummer. Oh, bummer. There it is. Let's use some round wire. Break some off. Well, then just loop it. Yeah. I'm just gonna have to put this down. Bummer. Put it down over there. Yep, some of it glued to my finger. Oh no. That's alright. Alright, so to save your stuff, I'm just gonna wipe this off. There. Save your stuff. Keep it all separated, man. Take that and wrap it. Start underneath the eye. And just keep wrapping, man. You ain't gotta do it this much. Try not to get the hairs tangled up in it. What I like to do when it gets to here is just, there we go. There we go. Puppies. All right. The rain has stopped. Yeah, I'm glad too. I'm glad the rain has stopped. I might hit the water soon. I don't know for sure. Kind of want to get ahead of the schedule a little bit and stuff like that, you know. And I got 2 dogs, so we'll see how everything works out. There we go. All right. There we go. Little one. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna pinch it up, wrap in between my fingers. The reason why I'm doing this is so it stays on top. There we go. All right, now the hardest part of this is keeping it straight. Because we don't want, see how it pulled down right there? We don't want that. Well, I'm gonna back this up and try to fix that. There we go. Let's trim that out. There we go. And with this 200 denier, you can actually pull so hard you'll cut through the thread. So you want to be careful. Perfect. Seal our deal. Run it back. Trim this down. Holding the shiny stuff and just cutting it enough to where it leaves a nice little ramp. What's up, Killer Jacks? Alright. So I'm going to even this out a little bit better. There we go. That's why you don't really need to worry if you got too much on one side. You can always trim it. Alright, so we're going to put this right back here. Then we're going to turn it upside down. I'm going to pull this back. Pull that off. I'm doing good, bro. How you doing today? There we go. I'm going to catch that. I'm going to catch it straight across, though. That's the scary part. And then my vise moved on me. There we go. There we go. Just bring that with your thumb, bring that bucktail up evenly. Even that out a little bit. There we go. And then we'll bring the top back. Yep, this didn't do very like I wanted. There we go. There we go. Alright. You push your thumb into it and do the same thing. It should just roll out. There we go. See how this looks. There we go. All right. There we go. Then we whip finish. Yeah. Oh yeah. Thank you. Don't forget, everybody, check out Cast to Fly Outdoors in the blog. There is a 10% discount off Hoot's custom flies for the online order. And when you do this, you want to make sure your thread's flat, so it just looks less like thread, more like artwork, man. There we go. I won't be doing the eyes because I'm waiting. They're coming from China, everybody. I apologize, but it's such an excellent deal. There we go. So you want to make sure everything's all gravy and Gucci and everything. The collar looks pretty damn even. I did a good job on that. There we go. Oh man, that looks good. All right. There we go. There we go. And when it hits the water, it'll be like this. And the tails are tied in with the shiny side facing on the inside. So when they wiggle through the water and stuff, you know. I'm going to go ahead and throw some glue down. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much, Castifly. It's really an honor, dude. You've been there from the beginning. Been there from the beginning. So normally, I just put glue in a bottle cap, just a drop, and I like glue a bunch of these at once. But what time is it? 8:07. Yeah, I don't have time to really tie another one off like that. There we go. You gotta make sure you got your bucktail all situated right too. And there it is. Just gotta wait for the black and red eyes. All my streamers that I with bucktail, I'd use black and red eyes because black and red's like my favorite color. Also going to Airsoft tomorrow. Cool. Is that like paintball? Man, I hate putting my dogs in that kennel. But yeah, there is one. All right. Oh, is it like you see on that YouTube stuff? Where you see them like yeah, I know what you're talking about. I seen it on YouTube. That one cat that goes and snakes everybody. that's funny. There we go. All right. But yeah, how I normally fish this, I just experiment with my retrieve. My first retrieve start off as pop. The retrieve, you pop, 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 pop. Sometimes I catch myself, doing the beat to music and stuff like that. This right here will catch you a largemouth, small, basically any predatory fish. I've gotten chain pickerel on this. You'll catch white bass, hybrid striper, miper, whatevers. Basically anything that eats other fish. This is supposed to look like a prey fish, you know. But I get the eyes. I'll glue the eyes on when they come in. But yeah. And it's just awesome. Just experiment with retrieves, depth. Um, how's your favorite way to use these cast to fly? Other than just catching fish with them. But yeah. Well, I am going to go take my dogs out, my nice Frenchies. Stuff like that. See if they'll go to the bathroom. It's 8 o'clock. I think I'll crank another one. They're sleeping. I'll crank another one. I got an addiction. So I'm going to put this up where the one-outs go. There we go. No, better yet. I'm going to hang them up how I like to hang them. There we go. Hang them like this so it doesn't mess with anything. Oh my gosh. Where are you? There we go. There we go. What's up, Park? Park loves fly fishing, or loves fishing. Do you fly fish? Shout out to Park. I'm not really big on this shout out stuff, man. I'm not hip hop with your guys' hip hopness. There we go. Oh. Yep, there we go. Alright, so we're going to go ahead. Scissors. We already got some right here that we saved from the other one. It came out okay. Came out okay. There we go. It counts. Alright. There we go. This one will do it. There we go. Just like that. Well, first you need to get yourself to fly fish or to start learning how to fly fish and stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff on YouTube and stuff like that, but if you're around like Lebanon or something like that, I can teach you for free, but what you need is just really just a fly rod, I don't know, just a cheap fly rod. I normally stick with, what do you call it? I stick with Echo. Echo is really good fly rod and stuff like that. And then you just research and stuff, or you ask people like me, you know. Where is the glue? There it is. Glue. Stuff like that. And I mean, there's some good people in fly fishing. I really don't do this for money. You don't make money fly fishing. You really don't. I do this for the passion. I want everybody to catch fish, even beginners, catch fish and stuff like that. But yeah, start out with an Echo rod. Get you some 5X tippet and tapered leader. And buy yourself a couple flies and go to like a pond with bluegill or something like that. You know what I'm saying? just tie on one of them flies. Well, you tie on your tapered leader, which is like a. I screwed this up already. Hold on one moment. There we go. I'm gonna have to re-put on the glue. All right. Making a video game. But what are some of your hobbies? Fly fishing. I'm pretty a simple-minded kind of cat, and I just really want to spend time with my family, fly fishing, and trying to get my dogs to listen to me. Other than that, that's all I really care about, and helping other people catch fish. You know, sometimes it changes a person's whole outlook on life and stuff like that. Sure did mine. And I sure had a couple of my buddies and stuff like that, you know. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. There we go. This is coming out pretty damn good. There we go. All right. Always keep on doing what you love, man. Always. And be a better person every day. You see someone suffering, even if they're not really suffering, man. Just helping someone out. Like even if they're plague suffering or whatever, like fake beggars and stuff like that. Let God decide that. He can figure that. I just help out everybody. Don't care who. Let's see, I forgot to rap. So I mean, you all are gonna get to see how big of a pain in the butt this is. Where is it? There it is. All right. Right. Just need to get this one little scraggler. And somehow this came through. Oh, I need to tighten up my vise. I hate it when it does that. All right. Ah. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna wrap this down here. I really don't need to. We got that under control. We can bring this up and back. There we go. Oh snap, this is getting wild here. There we go. I was not born with a silver spoon, but I eat with one. Kind of, it's sterling silver. And what I'm doing is I'm pushing it with my thumb towards the threads. I'm just trying to manipulate it. There we go. Alright, then I'm gonna grab this top. Bam. 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 Push down and back. There we go. There we go. Ooh, these came out really good. There we go. Throw some Seal the Dealers. There we go. Good finish. There we go. Good finish again. Had to even out the collar. Got a little sloppy on one side. We ain't having that. There we go. Very picky. Well, let's see if I got any of this left over. You keep doing what you love too, bro. There we go. One drop. All right. Bam. There we go. This is gonna tear some up. See what time it is. All right, it is 8:25. I'm gonna take my little girls out to go potty. Y'all be safe. God bless. Don't forget to check out Castifly's Outdoor Adventures blog. I think I can hear. I want to post it. No, it won't work on that. Never mind. It won't let me do it on this. Here we go. Oh God, about fell. All right. Yeah, y'all be safe. God bless. Look both ways for you cross the street. Remember, top line for the tip your line. Hoot's custom flies. It ain't fishing no more. It's catching. Peace. It's an addiction.